Let's get it. Let's get it. Champions League football is here. This is the what third, second week of
Second.
Champions League. Game two for everybody, and there were a huge game. Juve Barca. Can't wait to talk about that. But we also got a couple others that we definitely need to talk about, especially Manchester United. And that score line is not a typo. They put 5 goals on Jake's favorite player because he can say his name and I can't. I don't know how to say it.
Upamecano.
Upamecano. So Jake, a professional Man U hater, is this game flukish? RB Leipzig is RB Leipzig. They're not really that good. Or does Man U, is this a bright spot? Is this a turning point? Old Gunner can sit down and breathe a little bit. What do you think about this result?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, it's a great result. They had 7 shots on target and 5 of them went in. So that's definitely fortuitous for them. But I mean, they had less possession, but they just did so much more going forward, and that's kind of what they're becoming, I guess. But like almost allowing pressure, and then they just know who they've got on the wings,
Yep,
or
counterattack. Yep.
that one guy they have on the wing, Marcus Rashford, I guess. It was 2-0 when wasn't it 2-0 when he came on? Does that sound right? Um, it might have been one.
yeah.
It was
I,
one. It was one
Greenwood
0 when he came
Greenwood
on.
scored. Yeah.
It was 1-0 when he came on, and I don't know if he had something to prove or what, but Marcus Rashford beat Leipzig on his own,
Yo.
and he's incredible. I'm prepared to say that he's world class. Um,
Yeah.
he's He's here. I didn't like him early on. He only scored off of crosses. That was kind of a thing that happened. But now he's taking people on and he's putting them bottom corner. Um, yeah, I don't know. This team it's not a fluke because this team is great. But you would have expected. I don't think they're 5 goals better than Leipzig.
Yeah, that's the thing. Leipzig, they lost Werner, but they have a Sabitzer, Danny Olmo, Upamecano, Paulson. They have a lot of good players.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I look at this, and I think this is why people get so frustrated with Manchester United. Because they'll do this and then they'll draw Burnley.
Yes.
And it's like you have too much. And the crazy part is, even though some people say their transfer window was garbage, I am one of those people. But they have enough weapons to do things. It just doesn't show in the Prem or when it truly matters. One thing about Marcus Rashford, I've loved him since I saw him score his first goal, which I think was against Man City. I'm pretty sure it was in the derby. Um, I've been liking him ever since. But he's literally on pace to break Rooney's record
Yeah.
with the Manchester United goals. So the boy, the young man is world class, and he's a saint. Y'all heard about the stuff he did for the kids,
Yeah.
giving them meals. So, and one thing about him that's interesting, like when he shoots, I think this is kind of like a good and bad thing. He shoots the ball so hard. One of the goals in this game, it looked like he shot his leg off. He hit
Yeah.
it so hard.
Yeah.
But I look at this Man U team, 5 goals, and like you said, not 5 goals better. Is this? I'm just asking. I know this is one game. Are they a top 14?
I mean, you watch this game and you watch their game against PSG and you say, yeah, but then they go back. I mean, like, should they finish top four? Absolutely. Probably,
Should they?
maybe,
I like
maybe
that.
third. Will they? That's a lot harder to answer because, I mean, they're 15th right now. Like, they, I know it's early, but they just don't show up. That's the thing. They either there's no in between. You will never see a United match where they win 1-0 or something like it is either they obliterated Newcastle, they handled PSG, and they destroyed Leipzig, and then they're losing league matches and they're drawing league matches to teams that they shouldn't draw against. And
Yeah.
it's like, and they don't even look like they're going to score in those games. Like it's
That's
either
the
they look awful or they're the best team in the world. And you cannot do that in the Prem 38 weekends in a row. That
no,
doesn't fly.
not at all. And I love what you said. a lot of times when I watch them and they play horrible, they have no, like, Pogba is good. Yeah, I think he had 2 assists this game. But then you see Pogba and Bruno not, like, yes, on the counterattack, but they're not controlling the game. They're not doing any type of playmaking. So I agree, and I love what you said. Should they be top 4? Of course. Will they is the big question. This is a good result for them. I think it'll propel them forward. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just I look at the team, so much potential, should be doing better, but just really underperforms.
I will say that when Cavani came on against Chelsea, it was surprising to me. I know he's 34 years old or whatever. It was
He
surprising to
scared
me
me.
how much a true striker, how they look great in that club. Martial is not a striker. You can
Nope.
put number 9 on his jersey all you want. He does not play through them. He was
He's
a
a
left
winger.
winger for his whole career.
Yep.
And now you run him up top. But Cavani came on. That his first touch of the ball was that flick on the corner, and
Almost near post, yeah.
and the runs that he makes and the way that he draws, even just how he draws defenders away from other people, he looked incredible. I really think that they need a midfielder, but man, maybe a true striker, like a world class. You put Harry Kane in this squad, they win the league.
Oh, no question.
Maybe striker is the answer.
Is the answer.
Yeah.
Quick question with Man U. I heard people talk about this, and I actually have a different opinion. So, I mean, we talked about this. Van de Beek, he's not playing a lot. Some people say he shouldn't have went there. But when I look at this, what about, like, why doesn't anybody say this about Man City people? Man City's teams are stacked. A lot of good players don't play.
They did say about Mahrez. Mahrez kind of ended his career. He
low key, yeah.
Player of the year, and then now went to a team to be second string. I guess it was the money. I don't know. And I'm sure. And tell me, Van de Beek didn't get a pay rise for going to Manchester United.
From Ajax to Man U, of course.
So, I mean, everybody wants to be the dude that scores 50 goals a season, but people really want money, and people don't think about that. You know how many people went to China? Oscar went to China in his prime from your squad.
Hey, look, we don't talk about Oscar. We don't mention his name.
I'm just saying. I know it probably wasn't great for his goal scoring or his FIFA rating or whatever, but this man's getting paid. My problem with it, and it's a rule that John Chun and I have on FIFA, you do not buy for the B squad. You buy for the A, and people get to the B.
Yeah.
United and City they bought Van de Beek. Is Van de Beek better than Paul Pogba? No. Why did you buy him? You know, not that you would ever find somebody better than Pogba, but do you need somebody better than Pogba? He's world class. Can you find somebody better than Fred and Nemanja Matic?
Yes.
So do that and then put them in the B. I just don't know. Squad depth, people always talk about squad depth. My rule was always you either buy for the A or you find them in your academy. You don't need to buy an 82 rated FIFA player and
then not play him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I like that take, man. I just think people are on them a little too tough. I look at Van de Beek. Yes, he's good. Should he be playing more? Yes. But, hey, Man City stack squads, a lot of top European clubs have players on the bench who could be playing. So I would just like to say I don't think it's that big of a deal. And injuries do happen. Trust me. You've seen Liverpool. So, all right, next up, Juve 0, Barca 2. And here's my little tidbit. If anybody wants to rewatch the video, I said Juve would beat Barcelona both legs. But this was a Ronaldo-less Juve.
That's what you didn't account for.
That's true. And Juve haven't been looking that good. A recent run of draws and now a loss under Pirlo. What's going on?
No, I'm not worried. You see what's right below that on that slide, Real Madrid 2, Gladbach 2. What happens when Ronaldo leaves your squad?
It's like LeBron.
The Ronaldo effect. You find it out real fast. I mean, that dude made Zidane look like the best manager in the world, and now he can't even manage my under-17. So, no, it's Ronaldo. I'm not worried. Barcelona did control the game, whatever. After the match, Pjanic said that the squad that he was in now is better than Juve. He thinks that Barcelona are a better team than Juventus, which I I don't really agree with. I don't. That's interesting. It's probably mad that they traded him or whatever.
Yeah,
But
he mad.
I mean, Barcelona were better, and they controlled the game, and they had possession, and they had Messi. And I mean, honestly, we would be having the same discussion if it was the other way around. If they had Ronaldo and Barcelona didn't have Messi,
Oh,
we'd be having.
Barcelona, no Messi. Yeah,
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah. So I don't know. Barcelona are good. I mean, maybe this is a game. Maybe Barcelona build on this game, and it helps them out in the future. But I think Juventus are the better team. I mean, you take the best player out, this is going to happen. I'm not worried about Pirlo or anything. Ronaldo should be healthy soon. He missed. I mean, this is coming up right on the end of the 14 days, or even longer than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I like what you're saying. I think I'm not scared of Barca. Not really scared of Juve either. Barca like watching Barcelona play against Real Madrid earlier on Sunday and seeing that game, I'm still not scared of them. They still like a team, like players that should be playing better are playing better, but their results are still not flowing. I think Bartomeu, the president resigning, I think that could change some things, maybe lift some spirits. But yes, I agree. Overall, Barcelona won, but it was a Ronaldo-less Juve, and Barcelona still don't look that good, and I don't think they will look that good again for a while.
Right. No, your job in the group stage is to get, 9 points, and you go through like that. That's all it takes. Your job is not to light people on fire and beat them. Your job is to get enough points and to look good. Barcelona don't really look good because they don't hand out trophies at the end of the group stage. Okay. This is what can you do? If PSG would have every trophy in the world.
Oh, yeah, they always get out. Top.
What can you do when it really matters? Knock out 2 legs. You got yellow card suspensions. You got a lot of injuries. Now you're trying to manage league and the cup and the Champions League. Like,
exactly.
This is not a marker of how it's going to be, I don't think.
No.
I don't think that Barcelona are a better team than Juventus.
Definitely. I really don't. Another game that makes me so angry because I'm looking at a team that just beat Barcelona, and now they draw 2-2, and it was an ugly draw. They scored in the maybe 90th or
it was the 87th and the 93rd.
87th and 93rd minute against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Man, watching another Ronaldo-less team, Real Madrid, the more I look at it, and I said this last week, Zidane winning La Liga was the best thing that could have happened. Because I'm telling y'all, after the coronavirus break, they have not looked right.
Yeah.
And they still, as you can see, don't look right. Varane is depleting in front of our eyes. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Another Champions League game, and Rafael Varane gets nutmegged for another goal.
And it was he got nutmegged for the assist, and the assist was beautiful. And I'm like, do y'all talk to each other? Ramos, Varane, what? Like, I see that. Did you hear about Benzema saying don't pass to Vinicius? I don't know if you heard that.
No.
Yeah, so apparently there's video out there that Benzema was telling Ferland Mendy, do not pass to Vinicius. And that sounds rude, but if y'all watch Vinicius, the man is like soccer. He's like young Raheem Sterling. He can do everything, but he can't score.
Yeah.
This team, if you're relying on Benzema, and I love Benzema, but if that's who you're relying on to score and to hold your team up, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. And Mönchengladbach, they look great. Again, they dominated for 86 minutes, I guess. Yes. The first goal, I mean, they put it on him early, and then the second goal was just Mendy he held him onside. Dude was offside by like 5 yards from everybody else, and Mendy held him on because he was lazy getting back. And the first thing Mendy did was raise his arm up for offside when he was the one holding. Oh, it made me so mad.
I know you hate that. Put your hand down.
Especially when you're the one holding them on for no reason, son. Okay. But then, dude, build Casemiro a statue. Like,
oh, he's great. He's phenomenal.
He single-handedly won them or won them a point in this match. reaches over the byline and heads the ball back into play when it's hanging over the out-of-bounds line and makes it 2-1 after Benzema puts it over the line. And then he scores the one in the 93rd minute. He does it on his own. Like, this dude would not let his team fail. You need more people like this. Build him a statue. Go buy 10 more of them, and you can win an actual match in the Champions League, I guess.
Right.
Casemiro saves the day. Don't get it twisted. Real Madrid are bad. They were saved by one man. Mönchengladbach looked good. And you look at the table, Real Madrid are fourth in their group.
Are they getting out? That's my next question. Well, actually, before you answer that, one thing I got to think about, I think Casemiro was won 3, like the last 3 they won, I think he was there for those. Because I remember when he got signed, and I want to say it was a Portuguese team.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this dude? And he's legit maybe top 2, top 3 CDM, no question.
Yeah. Here he is, Casemiro.
Yeah, where'd he come from? Benfica, Porto?
Porto.
Yep. I remember that signing. I was like, who is this guy?
They signed him from Sao Paulo in Brazil, and they put him on loan to Porto. They called him back in 2015. He's been here for 270 games.
Yeah. So he's been, like you said, he's been a phenomenal. He's been a rock star. But that's the question. Real Madrid right now have 1 point. Shakhtar has 4. Inter, see, here's the problem. Inter drew. They had a chance to kind of kill off Real Madrid to make that gap, but they drew too. So well, here's a big question. Is Real Madrid and Inter not going to make it out this group?
Shoot. Man, this has just suddenly become – I think I picked this as one of my groups to watch.
You did.
This is a great group because Shakhtar, not that you could ever have a fluke against Real Madrid, really, but they drew Inter also. Like, this team is here. You would expect them to run out of gas, but, man, it would be – I would not bet money on Real Madrid to get out right now. I'll say that.
Oh, no.
Confident in them. And they picked the wrong group to start this slowly in.
Yes, because that's the thing about Champions League. The slower you start, it's hard to pick up games when it's like, yo, you got to win. Like, if you lose, you're not making it out. Teams know that. They can sit back. They can relax. I think – and the crazy part is, and I'm not saying this as a Real Madrid fan, but even if Zidane doesn't make out the group, still the legend. He's still the king of Madrid. But I think this is why I picked Atletico Madrid to go the farthest out of all the La Liga teams. Because I don't trust Barca. I mean, I really don't trust Atletico, but Real Madrid and Barca look ugly. And that guy, João Felix, is phenomenal, y'all. Yeah. Please watch him play. I remember watching, I think it was Atletico Madrid's last game in the Champions League, I think against PSG. And João came on. Diego Simeone didn't start him, but when João came on, they looked way better. And he's nice, man.
Yeah, he might be worth that money. He's the next star in Madrid. Yeah.
For sure. Well, hey, man, that is the Champions League wrap up, the return. We're happy to talk about it, and we'll keep talking about it. And I can't wait to see what happens in that group. So, Jake, thank you for sliding on, always making this amazing. I can't wait for the next video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see y'all on the next one.
Yep. See ya.
Peace.